Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu. February 28, 2016, 6:20 at night, about 40 minutes from sunset. Figure I'd get a couple more videos in, right? What I want to talk to you about is in-home sales. So if you do in-home sales, there's a couple things that you need to know. Your competition, for the most part, just drops off bids. And what that does is that teaches the client that all you're gonna do is just show up and that you're just gonna drop off some information. And if you are a professional, that's not how you do things, right? That's not how you do things. You should agree with me. You go, you're right? You're absolutely right, Scott. That's not how I do things. And the reason for that is those guys that drop off bids, they're just hoping that person's gonna call them back, and they're hoping that that person's gonna buy on price. And that's not the right way to do business. If you really wanna be an expert at what you do, you gotta go through a process, right? So I can't just call up the doctor and go, hey doc, my elbow hurts, can you prescribe me some OxyContin? He's gonna go, heck no, you need to get in here and show me what's going on. It's the same thing. I don't care if you do roofing, I don't care if you do heating and air, I don't care if you do plumbing, windows, home improvement, kitchens, countertops, carpeting, whatever it is, but here's what you need to know. You need to set the agenda from the very beginning. And it's your job to let them know what to expect. Say, hey, great, I'm here to talk to you about, fill in the blank. It's gonna take me roughly 60 to 90 minutes today. Here's what I gotta do. And the people are like, well, why don't you just drop off a bid? I'm like, because that's not how I work. I'm a professional. If you want somebody to drop off a bid and get it wrong, go with another guy. Never being a jerk, never condescending, never arrogant, okay? That's not what I'm saying. So understand when I say that, I'm not being flippant about it. Be very patient and let the people know what to expect. You want somebody who's gonna drop off a bid and not take a look and know what's going on? You know, I was at the house yesterday watching a home remodeling show, and it drives me absolutely insane when I watch these shows and the person walks around and they're like, oh yeah, we can get this done for 100 grand just from walking around. Now I know that it's not a good representation and it's a snapshot on time, but like literally 10 minutes later into the show, they're like, oh, well, you know what? We're looking at this and we didn't realize that there's a problem with the foundation and that's gonna eat up, 30% of your budget. Or we're looking at this and we didn't realize there was termite damage and that's gonna eat up 50% of your budget, right? A true professional knows everything that's going on. So if somebody says, why don't you just drop off a bid? My answer is, I wish I could. Right? I wish I could, but I need to know everything that's going to go into this job to the penny so that you're not going to get charged anything extra. And people will tell me, well, I don't want you to do that. And I'm like, all right, well, cool. Guess what? I guess we just don't work together, right? Never a jerk, never condescending, never arrogant. And like a lot of times people will go, all right, go ahead and do it. And you're going to find that that person may have been guarded because they didn't want to make a decision. So if you are just dropping off bids, you're creating problems for yourself. It's not being a true professional. You're leaving a ton of money on the table. This is the international sign for money. This is the international sign for pay me, right? So money, pay me money. So you should take some time, go through the process, and actually sit down with the people instead of just slapping a bid on the table or writing the number on the back of a business card and then running away. Cool? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do. You gotta subscribe, and then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.